你可以讲说你要我加吗？ Today we are at Farm 85. Check out all these baby leaves and all these edibles that's going to become the actual vegetable that you see at all our local supermarket. Without further ado, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to bring the founder to you guys, and we're going to hear from him how he started, and also to understand how the seed started from a seed to become a seedling, microgreen, and ultimately the final vegetable, which is a matured harvested vegetable that you see in the supermarket. And today I have with me one of the main people behind the scene of Farm 85, and his name is Zach.
Hi guys.
So can I check with you, so what do you what's your day-to-day operations? What do you actually do over here?
Over at Farm 85, mainly we produce our own seedlings for production and also for retail as well.
And you actually grow it here in Singapore?
Correct, locally.
Okay, so you grow it and then finally it becomes a vegetable, right?
Yeah.
And what do you do with the vegetable?
Mainly we sell to the wholesale center.
Wholesale center, the one at Pasir Panjang, right?
Yep. My dad started it during 1991. So from then they only own a 2 hectare small plot of land. So they decided to expand it, and then now we have 5 plots of land.
Why you're called Farm 85 is because?
Of this plot that we first started at. And the plot number is 85.
Ah, so your lucky number. Okay. So how many species do you sell right now?
14 types.
And what kind of species are there?
They are all local leafy vegetables.
Over here, they are really tiny. Do your customer actually, come in and buy seedlings at this kind of stage?
Yeah, all the customers that purchase the seedlings here are all ready to be transplanted. So once they purchase, bring them back and they can plant them into the garden straight away.
So when the people buy this kind of seedling at this kind of stage, right? Do they actually? I mean, when are they able to start eating it?
Probably about 30 days after.
30 days after.
30 days.
So you just have to leave it here.
Correct.
And then let it grow up to maybe say about this kind of stage, and then they start to.
Oh no, they have to transplant it into.
Okay, so today I'm going to teach you how to look at the seedlings and what kind of seedlings do you plan to buy, and what's the difference, already? So over here we have 2 different kinds of seedling trays. One is actually a 10 by 10 seedling tray, so they can have 1 seedling in each tray. All right. So this comes together with the tray. The other option, alright, it comes with this black little tray where they sprinkle the seeds all across. So if you're going to plan to replant it or repot it, then it's better to get a 10 by 10. But if you're going to harvest and eat it as it goes, then you can cut it from a tray like that, which is 10 by 10 seedlings. Alright, you can buy with and without the tray. So if it comes with the tray, they'll be delivered to you like that. Okay, so bear in mind that it may not be brand new, it might be a recycled tray, but this is as it is. But the best part is that you can get to use it again for other purpose in the future, right? So let's say you decided, hey, I already have a tray and I don't really need the tray. So what you can do is that you can buy without the tray, and it's going to come in individual pieces like that, okay? So once you have this, you can put it into a pot and add additional soil, and then you can wait for it to grow bigger. So ultimately you can get to wait until it becomes a mature size, alright? These are the seedlings that you've seen previously in the seedling tray. And so what they do is that they take out the seedling and they put it into the ground where it's elevated. And you'll be surprised why they don't just dig a hole and put it into the ground, but they rather have this kind of like an elevation bed, right? So the purpose is actually to allow for better drainage so that the soil doesn't get too wet, and to prevent root from getting rotting. And it just helps the roots to get to breathe, because roots also requires oxygen. So they put the seedlings into the ground, right, and then they just let it grow, and this is the last stage where it becomes finally readily vegetables to be harvested for the supermarkets.